Hi there, this is Jen, and thanks so much for joining me today. Today I am creating a super cute card using some stamps from the February Maker Forte release. And this image is from a stamp set called Grovehill Farm, and that is this right here. And it's really cute because it's got llamas, it's got rabbits, it's got a cute little bear, it's got a panda bear, and then it's got all these little accessories, ties and glasses that you can add to the images. And then I'm also going to use this stamp set called Many Happy Returns. It's a bit of a layering stamp set. I really like this because it's kind of cool. It has the little stamps for you to add the highlights to the images, and it's all labeled so that you know exactly which highlight goes to which image, which I think is absolutely awesome. No, takes all the guesswork out of it. And so I've gone ahead and I've colored up my little pig image. I did color the glasses and cut them out, but I didn't end up using them for this card. But I colored these up using my Tombows, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my card assembled. So I'm putting the image that I fussy cut in my MISTI, and I'm doing that so that I can get the sentiment images lined up correctly, because I'm going to be adding some balloons behind to look like they're coming out behind the pig, and I'm going to use these sentiment images as the balloon trails. And so the sentiments actually say happy birthday, but they work perfectly for adding the balloons to the tops of them, so it looks like they are the strings from the balloons. And so I'm going to go ahead and stamp those up using some Versafine Black ink. And then I will stamp up the two balloons that I'm using are kind of the rounder balloon and then the more of the oval balloon. And I'm using some color Hive inks. The first ink, that yellow ink I use, is called Hyde Park. And then this purple ink is called Purple Rain. And then I'm going to add the highlights, and I'm going to heat emboss these. So I have used prep my paper using my anti-static bag, and then I'm going to add those little highlight stamps and then ink those up with some white pigment ink first, and then I will heat emboss those with some white embossing powder just to make it super white. And of course you can add highlights using a white pen, but I just think it's super cool that for the stamps in this set, there are highlights that match up to the stamps and they're labeled. I just think it's a super great idea. So here I am going to go ahead and add that white embossing powder and melt that with my heat tool. And then I decided to go ahead and use a border die from my stash to cut out this pig because there was a lot of extra white space and I wanted it to be filled a little bit more. So I went ahead and I added that border die, and then I'm going to pop up the pig image with some foam tape. And then I'm using this piece of pattern paper that's going to be on the left hand side of the card, and I'm going to just adhere this piece to the top using some liquid glue. This pattern paper is from Alex Siberia in collaboration with Maker Forte, and it's called Rosy Days, and it's a 6x6 paper pack. And then to finish the card off, I added a few sequins, and that's going to be it. I love these images. They're super cute. The little characters with the flowers in there on their head seems to be kind of the in thing right now, and they are absolutely adorable. So I hope you liked this video. If you did like it or find it informative, please go ahead and give a thumbs up. As always, I thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to spend with me, and I hope to see you next time.